Hi everyone, this is Rick with Musicians Edition. Nice to be with you again. We are in Tenor Sax Book 2 and we are on page 4 today. So page 4 is another review page and everything on this page is in the key of G major. The key of G major has one sharp in the key signature and that sharp is F sharp. So let's get to it. Number 11 at the top of the page is a warm-up, all whole notes, called a band arrangement. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You may have heard between the last two notes, D to G, there's a slur connecting them, and my G didn't come out right away. If that happens to you, you can help your saxophone to get down to that note a little easier, a little better, by relaxing your embouchure a little bit as you drop from the higher note to the lower note. So I could have done that a little bit better.
This lesson is brought to you by the Musicians Edition practice book. Make goals and keep track of progress throughout the whole year. When you're done with this video lesson, don't forget to mark this practice time in your Musicians Edition practice book. Now back to the video.
Number 12, G major scale skill, which is the scale, the arpeggio, and then chords, all in the key of G major. The G major scale will start on G, it will end on G, and it will go up to G and then back down, including every note in the scale. Let me slow the metronome down. There's a lot of 8 notes in this one. Two beats in a measure. 1, 2, ready. And the next one is called Knuckle Buster. Notice the slur markings and the breath marking. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. You may have noticed that I took a breath every 2 measures, and the breath mark is just every 4 measures. If you're going at a faster speed, and after you learn it well, hopefully you can do that, then I think you can get from measure 1 through measure 4 in one breath. But at that slower speed that I just played it at, I needed to take a breath every 2 measures. All right, look at number 14. It's called Give Me That Old Time Religion, which is an old American spiritual. The top line is the tenor saxophone notes, And the bottom line is a line of a rhythm that you can clap along with your parts. So if you want to, you could play my recording of the song and clap along, or you can record yourself doing it. Let's go ahead and play this one. There are 2 beats of pickup notes, so the count off will be 1, 2, number 14. 1. All right. Number 15 is half of a song, and you have to fill in the last 4 measures. So I did that, and I will show you what I did, and I'll play it for you, and then I'll do some explanation. So I don't know how well you can see this. Hopefully you can. But that is what mine looks like. So some things to keep in mind when you write yours. First of all, make sure you have 3 beats in every measure. Second of all, it is always good to end the song. It sounds like it's finishing if you end on the note G. In this case, we are in the key of G. This whole page is G major. And so you'll notice that the first note is a G. And if you end on a G, it will sound like it's finishing. If you end on a different note, there are other notes you could stop on, but certain notes, if you end on them, it won't sound like it's finished. For instance, if you ended on an A or a C or an E, it wouldn't sound like it was done. Other notes you could end on would be B or D, but G sounds the best as far as this is the end of the song. You can use some of the ideas in the first 4 measures, such as the rhythms or some of the notes, things like that, in order to make it sound more like a unified song. So I did that a little bit. Let me play what I wrote for you. So the count off will be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So go ahead and write in, compose your own 4 measures for the last 4 measures of the song. Play it, see how it sounds. If you don't like it, you can change it. Number 16 is in the high register of the instrument, and there is a high D, which I think we've played before. But if not, let me show you the fingering, because it's a little confusing to try to look at the diagram. So there are 2 keys that you press down. First of all, the thumb key, and then you're going to use the first side key played with this part of your palm, kind of between your palm and your finger. So right about here. You don't want to change your hand position too much to play that key. You don't want to pull your finger back or your hand back and use the top of your finger. You just want to lean it down where your hand already is and press the key that's closest to the thumb key. And that will give you a high D. Sounds like this. All right, so here we go with number 16 for tenor saxophones only. 1, 2, 3, 4.